Shalom, y'all. Sarala. If you like Tulsa Oklahoma, what's going on here to pass up down by Bama the Great? First things first, turn to the east. Give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, Rock Kadash, which is better than time, greater than the Father, the Son, of the Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom. Teach the brothers living in the truth. And Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying and show yourselves approved. Today, y'all, Sarala, something I noticed. When you watch the elder Zakbot, you know, the elder in South Carolina, there's been a whole lot of increased scoffing against his ministry. His ministry has come under a whole lot of attack, and that just shows us where we're at in prophecy. The reason the ministry is coming under attack is because Babylon the Great is going down real fast, man. And all these spirits that are not of Yahweh Bashiach Shah, they're scared and afraid. And they're afraid of the words of Yahweh Bashiach Shah. And the words come from the prophets. And so because we're the vessels of the Lord and the words come out of our mouth, they're attacking this ministry by attacking us, you know, scrutinizing it, talking about, oh, man, y'all not the real people of the Bible. Y'all not this, twisting it up. You know, basically they just wish we would shut up. That's what they tell like the athletes, the NBA, NFL, shut up and dribble. You know, that's basically the scoffers are saying right now. They want to discourage us from doing the works of Yahweh Bashiach Shah, but we're not about to slow down. We're not going to stop because it was already predicted that they would show up. Them showing up lets us know that we're at the tail end of this thing. And they're showing up in big numbers. So we'll come with this right here. This is 2 Peter 3:1. It says, this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance. So that right there, Peter's talking about, I put in remembrance, man. So we're remembering ourselves. We're remembering we're Hebrew Israelites. We're remembering our heritage. You know, lost commandments, and we're conveying that to the nation. And, you know, that's righteousness right there. The world does not like righteousness. You know, Esau don't like that. The 2/3, they go up out the Esau. They don't like that. So they're like, man, I wish y'all quit that, man. We don't like y'all remember who y'all was, man. Hey, be a nigga. Be black. Build the community up. Do stuff like that. Get the black dollar going. Don't be talk about no Yahweh Bashiach Shah. We don't like that, man. That's not who you are. Like, they feel offended by the gospel. But hey, we remembering ourselves. I'm gonna bring it with verse 2. It says, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before by the holy prophets, and the commandment of us that the prince of the Lord and Savior. So that right there, he said, be mindful of the words were spoken by the holy prophets. So that's why, you know, all these people's attacking the prophets right now. What's coming out of our mouth is those words of Yahweh Bashiach Shah. And it's contrary to this world and what Esau got going. That's why they don't like it. It's very unsettling to them. They always thought of themselves as black, African Americans, you know, I'm a real nigga, you know, all that type of things, man. Hebrew Israelite, and see what it is, it causes them to change. You got to repent and come back to the Lord. You got to make some moves. And then they got comfortable. They don't want to change, you know. These women, they want to continue doing their harlotry, you know, doing the little wicked stuff they do, scheming on niggas. Jake still want to be a nigga, run around, you know, off a little Ray or whoever, smoke his little blunts and be a nigga. Because like Esau makes it comfortable. He makes everything appealing to your flesh. And it's easy to be wicked, you know what I'm saying? To be at the Yahweh Bashiach Shah, that's a work right there. You got to constantly watch yourself, you know, constantly make changes. And you know, Jake is lazy, man. Jake like, nah, I can't do that, man. I ain't, nah.
Yeah, you got to think. You got to actually forget what you learned and relearn stuff. And Jake don't like to think or learn anything. And they like to be comfortable in what they know. Like, it's a lot of people that just, when they come to thinking, it's just too hard for them.
As the scriptures say, they call them brute beat. You really think about the nature of a beat, it's straight and narrow. They don't stray away from what they normally do. Like, they don't stray away from their behavior. Like a dog, like I just say that.
Yeah, the natural instinct. Yeah, they go basically off of instincts and impulse, off their feelings. You get to be in your feelings. Like Ox said, like when you get out your feelings, you got to think about it. It's conscience. So that's a sign of life. You think of consciousness, you got to think. That's too much work for them. It's best to just be in your lower nature and go off an impulse of your feelings. And man, you don't want to really be like that. And like you said, man, your point that make you like a brute beast like a dog.
I got one to back us up. This is Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of wickedness, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers. That just bags up everything we just said, man. Like Jake wants to be like, he wants to continue the way of sin, wants to continue the way of wickedness. But like, blessed is the man who sit not in the seat of scoffers, who shun those things and come back to the way of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai.
God, to be holy. You know what I'm saying? That's to be holy. I like the precept you brought out right there. It makes you, it's a separation. You know, it says, sit not in the seat of sinners. You see that? What they say, misery loves company. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to be in your lower nature, your impulse, and it's a lot like it's more people in wickedness than it is in righteousness. So what they say, comfort in numbers, so they can comfortably sit with sinners, and I don't have to change because he just as messed up as I am. So I don't have to change. Like we all like this. This is the norm. This is what America wants us to be. So I can be like this and be comfortable. To be righteous, I got to make a conscious decision to change, and then it's only a few of them. And people don't want to be with the low numbers. They want to be with the crowd. You know, it's easy to run with the crowd. I don't want to be with just them couple of people. I want to be like with this big old crowd over here because this is what everybody's doing. This is just trendy over here, you know. And I can just come in and we can just all be wicked and back know each other, commit adultery and whatever, you know. Great, I'll do that work.
Yeah, I got one. And this is Galatians 2:20. I am crucified with Yahushua. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Yahushua liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of Yahweh, who loved me and gave himself for me. And essentially, Jake out here, the 2/3, they think that we're out here for their acceptance. They don't realize we're out here to be accepted by Yahweh and Yahweh Shai as a bride to be worthy for him to come back and marry. And, you know, and like I was saying, they essentially is judging what we're doing on a carnal level and not knowing that this is spiritual. And they don't want to do the work, you know, to get on this level, because to believe is a verb. It requires action. Like Kadar just said, and that action they don't want to do. That's too much work for them.
That's a good point you made too. They want us to be acceptable to them. They think like we supposed to conform to what they want, and that's when the conflict comes into play. They like, man, what's this, man? We learned Jesus Christ. We learned God loves everybody. You bring a division, you know, talking about only salvation is for, you know, the Hebrew Israelites. They got a big problem with this. They want everybody to make it.
Yeah, Jake don't have a concept of being reborn again. That's his problem. He don't realize that you got to start over as a baby. You know, you got to hump yourself and realize that you don't really know anything because you've been lied to your whole life. Your parents and grandparents been lied to their whole life, so you can't have the truth. So you got to put that to the side and pick up the Bible and read it yourself.
Real quick, it's Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12, and it says, the word of the Lord, the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of joint and marrow, and a discerner of thought and intent of the heart. And right there, when it says the discerner of the thoughts and intent of the heart, it further proves what people are saying. It brings out who's really about this ministry and who's not. It brings out who's really trying to change and who's not. You know? So as for the scoffers, this word is cutting. It's cutting them deep to their bones and marrow, as the scripture says.
So I'm gonna come out this right here because it was prophesied that scoffers will pop up, man. And the more scoffers we see, lets us know what time it is. You know, that's like measuring the time diligently in itself. You know, just looking at having scoffers pop up. This is 2 Peter 3:3 that says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. So that backs up full circle we've been talking about right there. The scoffers, they walk after their own lust. You know, what feel good to me? It's all about their feelings. You know what I'm saying? I want to hit, you know, old dudes, old lady. You know what I'm saying? I want to toke on that joint. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to go kick it with the homie And if this dude step on my Jordan, I'm gonna beat him up. Or I want to hate on this dude over here. And I want to chase the bag because the bag feeds your lust. Because the more money you got, the more stuff you can do with Babylon the Great. So that's why they like chasing the bag. That's like the top thing to them right there. And scripture said right there, in the last days, it should be scoffers coming, man. And we got them coming. They coming like the boatload right now. They're like, man, I wish y'all shut up with that, man. And y'all need to get back into the world. And they blaming us for Babylon going down. Which really, the credit goes to Yahweh Shah. We're just here telling you what the Lord is doing. And that's what they get mad about. They like, because like we're the messenger of bad news. And they call us prophets of doom.
Yeah, and it really should be a faith booster to you, because the Lord, like the precept said, he said, in the last days, many scoffers should come. The Lord told you that many scoffers should come. So when the scoffers come, you should be like, okay, that's a sign that the Lord said was going to happen in the past. That means, hey, we one step closer to the king. So you shouldn't look at it as, oh, the scoffers is coming to get us. I'm about to run and tuck my tail. No, you should look at it like, hey, man, we one step closer. Now, hey, let's continue to preach. Let's continue to do this and make these scoffers even more mad, because like they're gonna end up hating us, but like really they not hating us, they hating the Lord because they don't have him.
Yeah, Carl, like you said that too. The scoffer's job is to make us stop. So the Lord made us stronger than them. We're not supposed to give up, man. We got to be like Yahweh Shah. We got to be like the disciples. Like the harder they come, the harder we need to go. And we need to tell them, I'm gonna outlast you because I'm coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. So all your scoffing, like you just wasting your breath with that. No means should a scoffer make you be like, oh, they ain't getting it. I'm gonna stop. Like what the heck? That's defeating the whole purpose, man. We trying to get on the chariot. The Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. So the sheep got to be fed, because the believers, they want this word, because the word is really only for the hopeful elect. So we don't give a damn what a scoffer got to say.
And if you got scoffers, that's actually a blessing. The Lord said, blessed is the man who is persecuted for my word, man. Hey, it's a blessing to be in this life. Hey, that means we're standing for something, man. We're standing for the highest power of that there is, man. And they're gonna continue to hate because we're not with them. And this is the precept. This is Galatians 4:16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And like, well, since we tell them the truth, they get mad, man. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear wickedness. They want to hear, hey, man, the NFL, the new team coming out to beat the team that beat is the Ravens and things like that. They don't want to hear, hey, Yahweh Shah coming back, get yourself right. Hey, what you're doing is wrong. But what we're doing is giving them love, but they thinking we're all hating on them or something. And that fucks with their mind. They're like, oh, who are you to tell me? I know what you used to do back in the day. You ain't shit. So they're gonna scoff and continue.
Hey, I got a good one, man. You sparked this one. I had to go get it. It's Isaiah 30:9. It says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
And if you prophesy lies and deceits, you're gonna be championed amongst them scoffers. They're gonna be like, yeah, this is the dude to listen to. Yeah, and he's right with us. Yeah, but if you tell them the truth, they're gonna try to help throw you into a ditch, man.
And then you got to prophesy the truth, because that's what's gonna get you on the chariot. That's what's gonna get you a crown of life. So we're not making this thing to tailor, what they believe and how they feel. This is not about your feelings. I think ain't it a preacher that say something about spare not your feelings? Lift up your voice like a trumpet, spare not your feelings. We're not here to placate your feelings. We're not here to satisfy what you want. But like I said, that's what they want. They want us to prophesy deceits and lies. Basically, plantation Christianity. They want sweet baby Jesus. So that's very comforting. Yeah, it's very comforting. It's a universal fit. It's for everybody, and it's very easy going. The truth, what they say, the truth hurts. Truth got cuts on it, man. And then it make Jake have to step it up. And Jake don't want to hear that, because they like, I don't want to have to do that work, man. Don't put that burden on me. The law is grievous to them. I know that's why they don't like that. That's why they always say, what place Christianity say? The law's commandments done away with. And a place Christian love to tell you that. The law is gone. The law done away with. We ain't got to do that no more. I'm about to eat my pork chop sandwich, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The Lord made all food is good now. They'll misinterpret other scriptures. You know, the Lord cleaned all the food now. It's good now. I can eat my pork chop. I can do what I want. I just say, Lord, forgive me and I'm good. You over here trying to give me that other stuff, it's a burden to them. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're like a burden unto them. When they see us, the prophets, they see us with our garments on, they're like, oh, man, it's them again.
I got that 58. This is Isaiah 58 and 1. I'm reading NLT. And it says, shout with the voice of a trumpet blast, shout aloud, don't be timid, tell my people Israel of their sin.
They say, don't be timid, tell my people their sins. And we a sinful nation. We've been in sin. Like Brock said earlier, man, we've been taught the tradition of sin. All these church houses, really, when you think about how they do it, teach you to sin. They say lost man's done away with. Basically, it's a do as thy will spirit they put on you. And they give you a show and dance, and then they extort you with money. You know, that's really what they're dealing with, and that's comforting. Because they think if I put some money in the offering plate, I'm saved. To them, that's being saved. I heard them all the time. I go to church every Sunday. I put my money in the offering plate. I'm good. When you tell them, like, nah, man, that's a lost commandment. It's a way of life you got to change. Nigga, I ain't changing my life. I ain't doing that now.
Let's go back to what y'all been saying. This Ephesians 4:20-24. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness. And that's what they don't want to do. Like Kadar just said, they want to judge us by the person that they knew us 10 years ago, but they don't realize that every day that old man dies, because we go into these scriptures and study. And by us doing that, every day that old man that they used to know us as is dying more and more. You know, that old man is in the grave, and he's just consumed by worms more and more every day, because we pick up this body and read. And they just don't want to go through that sacrifice. They want to stay, you know, beholden to the things that this world says is great, not what this Bible says.
They piss them off. They're like, okay, you change it. You like, baby, I'm not changing. So it makes them convicted. Like, dang, man, he put in the work. I'm not putting in the work. I don't like that. I got to get you back down to my level.
But one thing that they doing is they comparing us to these prosperity preachers, because okay, we saying that we didn't pick up the Bible and we didn't change, but they saying, well, nigga, you still broke. I got more money in my pocket than you. If that was really working, why come you ain't like TD Jakes and all that? Because that's what they think is somebody that's been blessed. They don't see us as being blessed. They don't think that the fact that we have received the Spirit and we can understand these scriptures on a different level, they don't see that as being blessed. They only see material things that you know that they can envy somebody for. They don't envy us for knowing this book.
It's a precept that said they think that the end will be a beautiful case.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be like that. They're going to be amazed at our salvation.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, damn, I'm looking to stop that thinking that they ain't shit. Man, they were really true people. I gave them hell, man. What the fuck? Like, damn, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the increased confidence kicking in. Because now the Lord is starting to throw down TD Jakes. I think that's what increased, really that's what it is. The increased confidence coming in, because now they're starting to see, oh, them brothers really got the truth. Like now they starting to see it. They starting to see like, oh yeah, that is the real. Now they starting to see all the information coming out that we are the people of the Bible. So now the anger kicks in, because now they know they don't want to come. The pride kick in. They don't want to come tell us, man, you right, man. You on the right path. Oh hell no, I can't say that. The pride kicking in. So now that's where the hatred now is coming in stronger, because they wish us to be wrong, but it looks like now we right, and the Lord is backing us up every day more and more. And now they're like, oh hell no. So and then you gotta look at they still, like you said, TD Jakes, but that dude going downhill. All the prosperity pastors is going downhill. They ministries getting killed. Like all the truth be pumping out, and the Lord backing us up. It shows play Christianity prosperity. That's over with. They get caught up in all kinds of allegations, caught up in all kinds of schemes and scams. So the first Christianity is losing. So now the anger kicks in. Like, oh damn, I hung my hat on him. He losing. And then you look at us, and the Lord is backing us up, man. We might not have the money, but we in a real good state. We not in the same mindset as them. We all like in a cheerful spirit. We coming out, hey, week in, week out, video pistols like, yeah, the Lord backing us up, baby. And like it's getting louder and louder. So now the anger kicking in, they get more mad, they throwing hissy fits. Like a child ain't getting their way. Like they thought we'd be doing bad, we doing good, and they doing bad. So now they kicking their feet, hollering, and crying. So all they gotta do now, instead of repenting coming back, they just increase their scoffing. They just what about this? What about that? And the Lord is killing everything they say. Like, well, y'all ain't doing this. Well, that ain't happened. This ain't happened. Then bam, you look up, it's happening. You know,
I got a quick freestyle going back. You know, this is Isaiah chapter 33. We start at verse 5, and it said, "The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is exalted." And that's the first thing that the prophet is doing. We exalt him. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we exalt his name. For he dwells on high. He has filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. And so because we feel, you know, we exalt Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's name, he filled us with the righteousness. He filled us with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. What the next precept is verse 6. And it said, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." Okay, and because we fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that he is our treasure. And this is why we're not of that mindset of what the world is trying to bring or these stuff.
Brought up something big though. I'm gonna hit on that. You know what it is they get mad about? It gotta go what I said. I have right on time. Stability. Like we have stability, they don't. Their stability is all fading away because their stability was placed in Babylon the Great. It was based in prosperity. You know, it was based in these pork chop eating pastors. That's getting rug pulled. You know, the money is going down. You see inflation kicking in. Babylon the Great is losing wars. They look like they done lost their proxy war with Ukraine and Russia, and all this. They have no stability. We over here, we have all the stability. We over here like that. I told you so. Didn't I tell you? You know what I'm saying? So
I got to read the NLT version. Isaiah 33 and 6 in the NLT, and it says, "In that day, what day? Right now, in that day, it will be your sure foundation, providing a rich store of salvation, wisdom and knowledge. The fear of the Lord will be your treasure."
So they got that sure word. We got that sure word of prophecy, and it creates stability. And you can see it in us. You can see it on brothers in this ministry, man. You can see it. Brothers is really in a good spirit, man. Brothers doing hikes. The apostles doing hikes and stuff. We still doing what we doing. Like the world crumbling around us, Babylon Great is not affecting us at all. It's really boosting our faith.
Verse 7, he said, "But now your brave warriors, weak in public, your ambassadors of peace, cry in bitter disappointment."
And that's happening. You know what I'm saying? That like everything they put they hung their hat on is now not so. And you see like when you just came that precept, I'm saying like ex-military dudes, man, we cooked. Man, we ain't doing nothing right. Man, Babylon losing. You know, they doing fits and going crazy. You see that at the top too. Like some of they little puppet politicians, they all fussing and crying. Edomites in my job is fussing and crying. Like stuff is not going right. And they thought Trump would be the band-aid to fix it. And it's looking like the Lord, what did say? Lord say, my counsel to stand. So Lord throwing down. And the Scopus, they preached in Esau's military power, the prosperity. It's basically going to that precept where it said Babylon would be no longer tender and delicate. Right. So she's losing her sexiness. She's looking ugly right now. And Jay can't brag about her no more. You know, just brag on the chick, like, look at my chick butt. Look at my chick, what she got on. My chick this and that. Now she looking all bad, teeth missing. And now you can't brag on that no more.
Babylon the Great, the whore, man. Her makeup, nigga. Yeah, her makeup is on the pillow down, nigga. Like she woke up, nigga, ain't no makeup on. Nigga, it's all on the pillow, and she looking like a wrinkled old bag.
Yeah. Hey, edges is starting to burn up. You know what I'm saying? She lost her edges, ain't got a weave hat on, ain't got her eyelashes. Yeah, hey, look at that ugly ass bitch.
That's the truth, though. Hey, but you know, back in the day, they used to always have that say, where's your God at? Y'all preaching and all this. But now they starting to see every day on the news, and they've been saying that. They've been saying that, and they regret the fact that, man, like you're saying, my pride keeps me going back and actually be like, man, how did you know? They should be asking the question, but they ain't. They too busy ducking and hiding every time the news come on because they back up the exact doctrine that we been preaching for a while.
They don't want to do that because they hate rebuke. They don't like to be told what to do because they've been so much comfort. So They be like, hey man, you try to rebuke their ass and tell them how they ain't what to do. No, my pastor, you gotta relearn that. And they know in their pastor, he got caught up with Diddy, so he's like, shit, they can't even do that no more. Nigga, now my pastor, damn, nigga, I gotta listen to this nigga. Nah, hell, that might bunch of scoff.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes.
And this is a precept to back that up. This is Proverbs 13:1. It says a wise son heareth his father's instructions. And that's exactly what we're doing, man. And if you were of the hopeful elect, you hear what we're saying and relay it back to the scriptures, and then you like, oh, that's what the Lord is saying, and we're gonna take heed to these instructions. It says a wise man heareth his father's instructions, but a scoffer heareth not rebuke. And they don't like to hear the fact that they're going off. They don't like to hear the fact that they got to change. They don't like to hear the fact that they got to do something that requires some type of effort. You got it up.
To back you up on that point, I like that point right there because that reminds me of what they do with Alazar. When the elder got on the Alazar, what did he do? He scoffed and he went to that rape doctor.
And then he scoffed so bad, he took the book of Hebrews for the whole congregation.
Yeah.
He said, if it don't say thus says the Lord, because he got caught up by Apostle Paul. Like you said, he got rebuked.
Yeah.
And now he just made his whole congregation is just fall off even worse. And I'm like, dude, you gotta let that go. Like, and I leave too. I don't say that. That's why he losing so many members. Because then you got Genesis and Deacon left him. It's like, bro, you can't be stripping the word from me because you getting your ass. Like, nah, man, we ain't doing that, man. Go ahead and say Apostle Paul got you. Take that rebuke, that cut, and we're gonna move forward. Don't start taking books from the word, because I think they can't use Hebrews. I think they can't use no rights by Paul. Yeah. And that's a lot of the New Testament.
Like, he got long hair. He don't like the fact that Paul said that.
Y'all see what I'm saying? That's a proud dude, man. He all about money. That's what if you still following him, he gonna lead you to destruction. He's worldly.
Hey, he's subject to the Revelation 22. Like, shit, if you take away or add or take away to this book, hey, like, you got some things coming to your ass.
He done did it because he got cut, and the pride wouldn't let him repent of that, you know. And then he get too much money. So that's a good point to bring up. I don't like Alazar from Sakari. I never liked Sakari.
This goes pretty much back it up right here. This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 5, and it said, "Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick." So Alazar is the head of that congregation, right? And it said, "In the whole heart faint." And it said, "From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but the wounds and bruises of putrefying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment." And that goes back into when the head is sick, ultimately, symbolically speaking, when the head is sick, the whole body is going to fall. And so that's exactly what happened in that group. That's like the Occupant mentioned. You know, Alazar is the head of Sakari, right? And so he losing members, okay? And those members was a part of their body, okay? And now there's no ointment, so it's going further go down the drain, okay? And even in it, and it's reading this in the very same verse in the NLT, it said, "Why do you continue to invite punishment? Must you rebel forever? Your head is injured and your heart is sick." And they just back it up even further, man.
That sophisticated scoffers. They supposed to be Hebrew Israelites in this truth, right? And they up for scoffing against it, man. You got IUSPK. I look at them like a bunch of scoffers. They always saying a bunch of offensive stuff.
Even Bishop Nate, the way he broke Bishop Nate, the way he broke down the mark of the beast. You know, Elder Malazakba just did a lesson on that where Bishop Nate, that he had somebody that was doing the interview, and the guy asked about, you know, Elon Musk, and, you know, he's saying all of this technology, and Bishop Nate broke down, and he said that mark of the beast, even though Elon Musk got that mark of the brain chip, he said that's not the mark of the beast. That's not what it's talking about. He's still saying it's embargo. So he's still saying all of this stuff like that too. So that's another example of scoffing against the words of Yahweh Shah.
Because it said you can't buy or sell unless you have it. You know, that's economic. And like the Lord is bringing everything into, you know, he's making everything visible. So it's getting harder for Nate to scoff. It's getting harder for, you know, all these scoffers really, man. That's what they're gonna get mad because they can't hang their hat on nothing. So the only thing I can do now is lash out. Like I can see them like coming like throwing blows with us in the minute it gets so bad. Like how dare you cut me up like that and I'm losing and I can't hang my hat on nothing. So I can do now, hey, they can take your garment off. So hey, brothers, get ready for that. You know, they might get so bad, they take their garment off, I want to roll around with you. Cause I'm hurt over here. I done took these cuts and I can't, cause they used to be able to hang their hat on stuff, but the Lord is over here rubbing people like, now you can't say that no more. Now you can't say that, but like you said earlier, you saying they had on TD Jakes, you can't do that no more. I bring up, man, that dude rolling around with Diddy. They like, oh nigga, you take that garment, I'm about to fight. You know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't got no outlet. They used to be able to like take pop shots. That's why Alizar went back to that rabbit thing.
Yeah.
He ain't got nothing else to hang his hat on. I'm like, bro, don't be like the next brother Paul. Like, I want to leave that alone. And that's tacky, really. That's a tacky strategy.
If you ask me, it's already too late. Like something gonna happen to him. Like, we just waiting on the Lord to get him.
Got one bad guy both up. This is Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the backs of fools.
That's when that Jacob trouble gonna kick in, man. All these scoffers, the Lord gonna deal with that. You know, you up for scoffing at my holy prophets. They trying to help you out, tell you to get back right, and instead of you getting right, you want to attack. You know, basically we're like messengers for the Lord. You know, emissaries for the Lord. So it's gonna be like the I just read in that precept. It's gonna be a payment for that. All that scorning, because they do scorn us. You know what I'm saying? They all there, you over there, he was like stuff. You over there, you know.
Not to even mention the other Hebrew Israelite camps. When they scoring and scoff, they know what we're saying is true. So what did the scripture say? If you know the truth, and do it now, you're gonna get beat with many stripes.
Right.
And this is exactly what it said. It says, and stripes for the backs of fools. Like shit, if you know and you choosing to teach otherwise, hey, many stripes coming to you. That's that judgment from the Lord.
Especially like all the followers of IURC. I look at it like you a fool who still following Nate. He done got caught in so many lies. Apostle Robert called him a spin doctor because he lies so much. I'm like, bro, that's your proof to get away from this dude. That's the Lord showing that he's not a real man of the Lord.
I think I'm gonna say I think a fool is the one like anybody who's still fucking with ISUPK who said John the Baptist ain't in the truth. I would have straight left after John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. Whenever he ushered in the way for Yahweh Shah, whenever he was born of the Holy Spirit.
Very offensive. And like I said, it's your cue to get out of this. If you still following this dude, you a fool. Because the Lord done really proved these dudes not to be men of the Lord. I'm talking about multiple times too, not just once. You know, they done said all kinds of yeah. So I'm like, hey, that's your cue, especially in the pastor pork chops. Hey, Lord done hey, slam them, man. They ain't got nothing to hang their hat on. They running on straight fumes right now. So I'm like, if you still following all these false doctrines, and especially like Ox said, like if you know the truth, because you in these Hebrew Israelite camps, you know, you should know. So that means you just a willing fool. The Lord said, I'm gonna beat you with many stripes, and the stripes gonna come from when Esau come down with great wrath and bubble up. And we looking at that right now because Esau real mad because he done lost his whole little enterprise. So that said a lot of Jacob ain't paying attention to Esau over here. Hey, Mega is hot. Mega is burning Trump flags. And they flipping around. Hey, I'm just waiting, man. If this dude don't release that $5,000 sticker, like Trump looking at a mutiny right now, man. Like I see that's the only move he got left. Cause Mega, I might do another lesson. And Mega is bad.
$5,000 stimmy ain't nothing but a headache pill for right now.
Yeah, a little band-aid.
Yeah, that's it.
A little piece of candy.
That's it.
I'm like, he gotta do it because hey, Mega is bad right now. I'm talking about.
And you see, they had to snatch that one chick out the town hall.
Yeah,
in Idaho.
God, I see it. It's a lot of all the town halls. I see one town hall. They're saying they were telling Trump, "Do your job, do your job." They chanting. I'm like, hey man, it ain't looking good. It's not looking good for Babylon. Like, hey, and I'm looking at Jake. Jake out here like Ox said earlier. Jake worried about the boxing matches, sports and stuff. You know, Jake not paying attention to the impending danger that's bubbling up. Like Esau's not well right now.
You got some of them that really paying attention, but they just prefer to put their head in the sand. You know, that Christianity. You know how Christianity say that don't worry about the bad things of the world, just worry about what's good, worry about the prosperity.
They go back. That's not paying attention.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention. This dude over here is hot and angry and mad. And he's the guy that, like to get the gun and deer hunt and shoot stuff. That's how he deal with his problem. He shoot his problem. And he's mad right now. And you not paying attention. This dude being mad. And then, they so dumb. That's why the scoffers so dumb. They don't look at Esau, their real enemy, and it's like, okay, I got to do something to see this problem. They come and they take their anger out on us. Man, you shut up that Hebrew Israelite stuff. You over there. Jesus over here. They come to us with the heat. I'm like, nigga, take the heat and give it to the devil. Especially like Eve. Eve come give to the Israelite man all the heat. I'm like, we ain't did none of this stuff. All you in a bad position because Esau even so-called white man. Take your heat over there. Don't come bring it to us. We trying to give you what you need to get right. We trying to heal your mind and your spirit. But yeah, they come to us coughing. You shut that stuff up. I don't like that stuff. I'm like, man, Esau about to come bust you upside your head. Go ahead, Art.
And that's because they see us as powerless. They don't realize that Yahweh is our power. They see the power of being with Esau still. And to them, we're an easy target for them to get their frustrations out on. It's like a gangbanger. We walk past one, he gonna start checking us, but let two Edomites in the police car turn the corner. These niggas gonna be running.
Yeah, go back to that precept in Isaiah. It said you trust in Egypt because they're strong, and chariots because they're trusting. He's trusting Egypt and their chariots because they're strong. In Isaiah, which
yeah, they just don't see that what our power is in this word. They don't see no value. They see Esau, he's still on top. Yeah.
You guys in society. I take it out on them, constantly.
Yeah, I was about to say there ain't no repercussions.
Yeah. I can't go to Esau with that. He been picked up a rifle, called the police on me or
They just
something.
don't know the repercussions that they're gonna get for dealing with us. Partially, it's gonna be way worse than what Esau could ever do. Like you say, you don't want to deal with the man that could destroy your soul and body in hell.
And they go back to Mr. Alpha. I look at them like a fool. I'm like what the thing you made, the repercussions gonna come to Esau. Esau gonna bust them upside their head. We ain't about to mess with you. We doing the work, Lord. We being holy. The person that's gonna really put some heat on your ass is the one that you up here bigging up and putting on a pedestal.
That's why the words say, the day of the Lord, that's why I'm going to leave your ass here and melt you. You want to be on that side of the fence? Well, when we load up this chariot with the people that believed in me, it's going to be adios. Y'all going to have to eat a missile along with Esau.
They going to what you said. They going to the Amos 8 and 11. When the word get pulled back, then they going to want us.
Yeah.
Like what them brothers said. They would talk about their Hebrew. I need some answers now. Like when the word get pulled away, then they gonna want to hear from us.
Like Mike Jones. First you didn't want me. Now it's hot, you all on me.
They gonna want it. I'm saying they really some fools, man. Shout out to children.
Yeah.
They don't want the word now it's available. But once it's gone, then they gonna want it. And then like I said, y'all gonna hide as prophets. We're gonna be gone somewhere. We're gonna be put up. And they gonna be searching high or low, like there ain't gonna be no internet. I used to be out here. Where they at? I need to know what's the next move. And then Esau gonna be chasing them down.
Like the rich man of Lazarus, he was begging Lazarus, man, just put 2 drops on my tongue. Cause I'm thirsty. I see you over there, big feasting. You was at my gate begging me. I didn't show you, respect. Now that the tables are turned, man, he begging for 2 drops on his tongue.
This is Jude 1 and 18. It says, out that ye told, it says that they told you that there should be mockers in the last times who shall walk after their own ungodly lust. These be they who separated themselves, having not the spirit. That's what we all just talking about. They don't have the spirit. They separated themselves. While they had the chance to find the Lord while he was near, they separated themselves and joined themselves with Esau. Now they're the ones who don't have the spirit, who's going to get judged in those times, who the Lord is going to allow that sword to thrust through them because they joined themselves with the wrong team.
When they join themselves with the wrong thing, they also believe in Esau's blessing, which is that sword, which is the sword that Esau has. And I want to bring this out with the 2 Corinthians chapter 10. in verse 4, and it said, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Yahushua to the pulling down of the stronghold." And so this ministry is not carnal, so it's not going to be reliant on what Esau Edom got going on. It's not going to rely on his weapons. Matter of fact, you read this very same verse in the NLT, and it says, "We use Yahweh Yahushua's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning, to destroy false arguments." And see, that's what we're doing with this ministry. We're destroying the false arguments. We're destroying Christianity with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We destroy Esau Edom kingdom with his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And that's the weapon. That's our weapon. You know, that's our blessing.
And that's that stronghold. So now if you got a stronghold to hang your hat on, you ain't got nothing. It's vanity. You know, now I ain't got nothing like argue with. My whole argument against the Hebrew Israelites is baseless now. It's now a fight with no fuel, and now like they feeling that. The Lord is like making them, they get that food sticking stuff to them. Now I'm just up here looking like a fool. You over here in mighty power, backing his words up. Yahweh Shah, that's that precept all the way, I just said. We backing our words up. Yahweh Shah, we can stand on that. Strong and firm, like, look at the prophecy that's happening. Look at everything going on. So we over here head up, strong, like, oh yeah, I know where I'm going. I got a sure word of prophecy. You know, we standing on that. And now they over here like, they on that mire, man. It's like, it's nothing. Vanity. You know, so now I'm just sitting here just barking like a weak dog. Barking at you, sitting the dog with his tail tucked, barking out of fear like, please don't. You like, man, you ain't really standing on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Very next verse, it's going to break it down even further. I'm going to read it in NLT, 2 Corinthians 10 and 5 in NLT. And it says, "We destroy every proud obstacle that keep people from knowing Yahweh Yahushua. We capture their rebellious thoughts and teach them to obey Yahweh Mashiach." And that going right there. And he said, "We destroy every proud obstacle." And you know who's the proudest man in America, aka Babylon the Great? It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. So we destroying all the obstacles that Esau Edom has set before us that keep us from knowing Yahweh Yahushua. And then now that's the whole point of this ministry. We teach them to obey Yahweh Mashiach. So that's the point.
And with that happening, because the 2/3, what they do is they back up, they check what Esau Edom say. So now when they getting messed up, you know, they can't, all they can scoff on now is a bunch of bullshit. They ain't got in the back on. Now they can't champion Esau like they want to. Esau getting knocked in the corner. Esau scared. Esau crying. So now that ain't got their strong guy no more. Now Esau, you know, he get, you know, knocked out the way. So now they up there just arguing with nothing. They're like shooting a gun with no bullets in it. They just shooting blanks. You know, now they up there, hey, trying to drive a car with no gas in it.
Basically, this word is showing Esau that he's the basis of all men. You know, that's basically what he is. He's basic. That's what he is. He's what the precept is saying about Esau. He's the more defiled in the earth. That's what this word is proving him to be every single day. Like what we were just talking earlier about this river right here. You know how Esau is destroying the earth, and this is what these scoffers basing their belief on.
And that ain't got no fuel on that, because now they backs us up. Like, look at the river. You know, look at all the life you done destroyed. Didn't I tell you Esau Edom is the devil? And they can't, now you can't refute that, because now it's visible. You see it, you know? So now they just up there, and now it's going to come down to a fight. I ain't got no fuel to really say nothing bad about you. So now I'm going to throw down my stuff. We're going to fight because you're making me look bad. Like Esau making you look bad. Like you said earlier, you hanging your hat on what this man done said, on what this man done did. And now the Lord is proving that I set this man up. He's really nothing. Like you said earlier, he's the basis of all men. So now with that being gone, you know, now you just scoffing with nothing. Now, and it's backing us up, man. So now we like, man, I told you was the devil. Man, go back to your goddamn home. You know, Jake is like on way worse than he's, you know, Jake will fight on some shit. You know, Jake emotional. Because they still Israelites. So now we're in the same pose as like Paul, Peter, the disciples, Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Yahushua's biggest opponent was a lot of Jakes. And he's nah, man, you ain't the king. You ain't the king of Israel. You ain't that. You can't do that. You know, was it the Pharisees? In the South Sea, they always like, you ain't the man. They all trying to catch him up. Oh, you didn't keep the law. You didn't do that. You know, they all looking for some to say something bad, stained or something to tarnish. And what they say, we have no king but Caesar. They wanted to hang their hat on Caesar. I don't want to hang my hat on this lowly dude. Remember, Yahusha came back lowly. You know, riding on a donkey. You know, Jake needed to see diamonds and stuff. He came back like King Solomon. Then, you know, Jake would have been on it like, oh, yeah, that's my king. But Yahusha came lowly. And Jake like, nah, man. Caesar got the juice, man. Caesar got this. Caesar got that.
They even chose a murderer over him. Man, give us Barabbas, man.
God.
You can take him.
God, and that was that pride right there. That's so they did not want to say like Yahusha is the king.
We was just talking about that when you was mentioning how you did a lesson on Charleston White. You know how we got on to him, how he double minded. 1 minute he's for Esau, and next minute he's not. And then what's the guy named Woody? Woody,
Yeah.
that's perfect example right there. He's a murderer, and a lot of Jake follow behind him.
But I like the example you brought up with Charleston White, because Charleston White is a big time scoffer. I mean, he spent a couple of weeks going against the ministry, talking about, you know, he was like Saint this, he was like Saint that. They want to be mean to chicks. He talked bad about the restrictions. He like, oh, they Hebrew Israelite shit, you can't have no fun in that. So I'm like, oh, so you just want to be wicked, chase your lust, and he perfectly personified that.
I remember that he did that. Yeah. I can't do what I want with that.
Yeah, that's how he wanted to chase his lust, and he just wanted to be a wicked nigga. And I noticed most Jakes follow Charleston White. Like, he's a spokesman for 2/3. And that's their mindset. So when I was hearing Charleston White speak, I'm like, okay, that's how these niggas on the block feel. You know, that's how these old uncles that drink their little whiskey and want to be wicked, that's how they feel. Charleston White is just a spokesman for a scoffing 2/3 nigga in America. And I mean, he had all the little Confederate stuff on, and he all happy, nigga, Trump won it. This nigga.
Hey, Charleston White denied that he was from the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and said he from a nigga slave and all this.
That's what he said. That's all I know. I'm a nigga slave.
Yeah.
Just a nigga. I don't know about that Hebrew Israelite stuff. No, I ain't with that. But I heard that's how I do another one. They did eggs podcast. I'm like, I don't give a damn about who the real Jews is. Don't be worried about that. Build your community up. You know what I'm saying? Get your skills up. You know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't worried about that black dollar. You know what I'm saying? That so he was on there scout, and I noticed when he said that he was turning up hard. Like you can tell, like the Hebrew Israelite ministry is offensive to him. He feel like we fools for doing this work for Yahusha. He's saying put your energy into building a community. I'm looking at dude like, dude, the community about to get bombed with nuclear missiles. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't at the level. He ain't ready. And so because he can't understand it, he want to talk crazy to you to belittle us. Because he said, you stupid if you into that Hebrew Israelite stuff. Basically.
Yeah, I got one.
Hey,
this is Acts 7:51. You stiff-necked and uncircumcised and hardened ears, you do always resist the Holy Spirit as your father did, so do you. And basically, they're doing the same thing as Esau. Basically, the more we bring out the truth, the more they want to scoff it to try to belittle the message that we're sending out. And that's all that they're doing is just taking out the Esau.
Well, like you said, and it said resist the Holy Spirit. That's their resisting. And see that the Spirit is moving hard right now. So it's like you dumb if you resist it, man. And that's what making them feeling stupid. They feeling dumb. You know, I even had somebody in my family say they feel like a fool because they can't get the Bible. You know, and they ain't understand. I'm like, yeah, you feeling dumb right about now because everything I done told my family member is coming to pass. And they used to be a big time scoffer. I notice now he done lost his little steam and his little mojo. And I remember one day he came to me, man, the Lord just allowed him to humble down with me. He like, man, I guess I am a fool. And I guess he thought I was gonna come sympathetic. I was like, yep, you sure is. You gonna get this truth. You sure is. I remember how he looked at me. He like, damn, you really said that? I'm like, hey, it's true. Like, shit, I'm glad you said it, because ready to get over here getting this truth. I look up, they still not with it, but I just remember that he had that vulnerable moment where he said he called himself a fool. I'm like, man, you is, because he's saying it because he thought, you know, they thinking they get a business and they get their money up, they thinking they can offset the curses. And we keep telling them that's not so, man. Like, no matter how much you get, Esau gonna tax you more. He gonna come with more stuff. Plus, his system is crumbling. So that money system, all that little chase the bag and then get them a bit, that's all about the fall, man.
Lord destroyed it from the head on down.
God, if we keep telling them, man, hang your hat on your high y'all shop, build your treasures in heaven. That way it won't fail. That way you can feel good about it, but they just can't make that switch. They like, nah, man, I gotta have my way, gotta be right, and you gotta be wrong. I cannot admit that you was right. So then, and I'm looking at them like, bro, you're not tangling against me. You're not going against me. You're going against your high y'all shop. That's what you're tangling with. I'm like, you're gonna lose that, man. You talking about a power that made the sun, moon, and stars. He made the whole system, and you want to go against that? That's what I'm telling you. You ain't going against me. You're going against your how about y'all shot. You're going against God. Because we coming with the scriptures. We coming with the word. Everything we do is based on the scriptures. And they want to be like, nah, my way is better. I know a better way. They think they smarter than the Most High.
This is Proverbs 15:12. It says, a scorner love not one that reproves them. So, hey, man, we coming with this word, hey, trying to let them know, hey, man, you're going wrong. Hey, I don't want to hear that. Then it says, neither will he go unto him. It says, Salaki, it says, a scoffer loves not one that reproves him, neither will he go unto the wise. And at that point, the brother Tayasharala was the wise one. He had the scriptures, he knew it, but they didn't want to come humble down and listen and get the wisdom of it. They just like, nah, hell nah. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do my own thing. And that's exactly what the precept is going into, and that's exactly what a lot of scoffers is doing.
Yeah, I got a point right here. You know, like when what y'all getting at is like someone, you know, most movies is made off of a book. So you can have somebody that read the book and they're trying to tell you about how the movie go in, but you like, no, nigga, that ain't how the movie go in. And be like, man, I done read the book. This is what's gonna happen. That's how it is, us trying to explain the Bible to people living this life. They don't realize the Most High has scripted this out. He had gave us a little portion of his script so we have some insight on what the end is. But as we're telling them, hey, this movie ain't gonna end good for you. But they ain't trying to listen to that. They don't realize that we've already have read and got insight on what's to come. That's why we're so comfortable. And we still unstable because we know what to expect.
Comfortable, you already know. And they don't know no more. Then what they thought they knew, the Lord showing them like, nigga, that was a lie. He saw a lie to you.
The Lord taking that away.
Yeah, they like, oh shit, what? So now it's like, man, I hate to be in the position they in, man.
Precept come to mind. They trusted in the staff of broken reeds. Leaning
yeah,
on this place, stand. I got nothing to help you stand.
That's a bad way to be in, man. I hate to like believe in a lie, and you believe it now it's a lie. And I bet their heads is spinning right now. They in that woe is me spirit. What am I gonna do?
The crazy part about it is we all believed in a lie at one point in time. But we had to humble down and believe, like, man, believed in the lie. The Lord gave us time to repent, cast that lie out, and now we got the truth. But they don't want to do that. And they don't even got the time to come back no more, really. Because, hey, we at the last of this thing.
All right. And that's what it is. See, we humble down. That's why the Lord said only the humble can get this. You just had to say, like, yeah, I've been lied to. That was awful. You got to say that to yourself. And then once you say, yeah, I've been lied to, and you seek the truth, then you can make that move. But you have to tell yourself, like, you got to admit, Esau lied to you. Esau's not who he said he was. Jesus Christ is a lie. You got to say it. I know a lot of Jake, that stuff hit their soul so hard, they going to go down with Jesus Christ.
They double down on it.
I always ask him, tell me one time when he told the truth.
I was looking crazy, like, why did I even believe in Esau in the first place? Because your grandma did, your mama did, like, and then you just look at Esau's works, it's like, why would you put your trust in a person like that, a group like that? Like, everything they did, lie, murder, robbery, it's a straight thief. All kind of atrocities.
Over and over again, he just changed the color.
When you just looking past here to the natives, to us, like the lynchies, I'm like that should make you want to like look for something else. Like I can't put my trust in this guy. Look how he treated my people. So I'm supposed to believe what he say. The Most High is. Man, hell no. I got to look out and seek some other way. That's why they really should be coming to us like, man, what's the Lord acquiring of the Lord? But like the Lord said, only a remnant will come back.
Proverbs 1:22. How long, O ye simple ones, will you so like how long, O ye simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will you scoffers delight your scoffers and fools hate knowledge?
You can answer that question. Now, they're gonna do that all with the destruction come. You know what I'm saying? Destruction come, they ain't gonna want to do that no more. If we just look at that, that's something we say. Cause I'm looking at that like, how long you gonna be dumb? They gonna what you said earlier, like, how long you gonna stay here and champion this goddamn devil and his wicked system? And look at our man, like, how long you gonna keep doing it? And now we know the answer to that. They gonna scoff all the way to the missiles come. You know, when they hear that message on the TV or when they hear that little on the radio and they bleep that look, take immediate shelter. You know, that's the scoffing gonna end. I mean, that's when the manifestation of your scoffing is gonna be coming into play.
How long will you fools hate knowledge, man? Like, how long you gonna double down on this lie instead of coming back into the wisdom, coming back into knowledge is gonna help you and be stable in the times to come. And it's a question mark at the end. Because it's letting you know, man, this question still stands because it's gonna last until this place is destroyed.
Quick preacher, that is gonna further answer your question. It's the second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9, and it said, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that had cast him away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
There you go.
And then in verse 10, it said, for such in their life shall, like it said, for such as in their life have received benefit and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not or despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
There you go. That's gonna be the end of their scoffing right there, man. They despised it. You know, they had the liberty to get this law. You know, it was out there for them, and they despised it because they want to be scorning and scoffing and talking noise. And then, like, we done told them, man, like, watch me, like, this is gonna end up with your destruction. They're gonna be in torment.
That goes back to that analogy what we were going into earlier. You know how confident acting like, you know, who beat they act like dogs. You know what they're saying is don't bite the hand and feed you. And that's the hand and feed you, y'all about to be outside. He's the one that gives you all your blessings. He's the one that gives you that strength. And then you reject him, and that's what's gonna cost you.
And another sign is a lot of Jakes, they was against Trump until that Oval Office meeting, and they seen Trump as the scoffer, and now they didn't got re-energized. They pumping Trump up like he told Zelensky something, but essentially Trump ass was just being a scoffer, him and Vance, and they like that vibe that they got from that, and they all on social media talking about how Trump told Zelensky what time it was. He just got back in. Trump just got back in their favor. You know, Trump one of us. He was telling that motherfucker.
He stood up.
Yeah.
$1,000 going to Ukraine. What? They said Jackie do their homework like, bro. Really? They said Jake don't know the origin of nothing. I'm like, bro, y'all just lost. You know what I'm saying? So Trump didn't really do nothing, but like I said, the whole optics of it.
Yeah,
they think like he stood up. They just want to see a mother smash out.
Separation and division. Exactly. And about to make this place go down even faster.
Exactly. They really knew. They just like, that's the low level Jake. They just seen an argument.
Yeah.
Trump stood up. I'm like, man. Yeah.
That was some good drama for the day.
Trump cussed them out. You know what I'm saying? But we all like us that got a little, you know, us that got the wisdom understanding, like, man, that's that beast hating the war. That was really bad, you know, for Babylon the Great to do that. Because really, they was already cooked. Like, they need to go ahead and just let Russia take Ukraine back. Really, like you lost their proxy. Like, honestly, there's no W for them in that. Like, you just lost. If you couldn't dedicate all the way fully and fully liberate Ukraine, then you really wasn't gonna do that with it no way. And so with them not funding it, I just look at like Russia is gonna take it back. So it's like you spent all that money for what? So that was like a major L for Babylon the Great. Really. That's why like Trump know it too. That's why Trump, I noticed this morning, he was all still frustrated and fussing because he know really they took an L on that one. A major L. Because they just lost money. It was all for nothing, really. And really, that's biblical prophecy. That's I did lessons on that. That's that beast hating the whore. You know, they just because I think Europe looked at that like, man, we can't trust America. Look how they did in Ukraine. Ukraine gave away nuclear weapons. They made deals, and at the end, Ukraine about to lose. You can't put your trust in Babylon the Great. You'll lose. So other countries looking like, man, I don't think I want to do no deals with you. You know, then you got injured the insult. Trump, you know, he'll talk crazy to you. You know, on top of it, you know, you're gonna get embarrassed on national TV. This dude ain't agreeable. You know, he ain't got a good word spin. And see, he's also dumb. What they really did was a person like Barack Obama, a smooth talker, either like a Bill Clinton or Barack Obama, somebody can smooth talk somebody. Trump is not that. Trump is like, you do what I tell you to do, and you don't need that. That ruins relationship. That's that show how dumb Esau is, and Jake too, thinking that Trump is doing something. That's why I like Trump is in there. He gonna ruin all their relationships. His personality is horrible. It's the horrible. You can't get along with him. He's all do it my way, the highway. And that's prophecy. Because they said the beast shall hate the whore. You see why? And they got the worst representation in there right now. Yeah, we know he don't run nothing, but he's the optics of it. He's the spokesman, and he's not a good one. You know? So it's all bad, man. They like, you know, the Europeans, they some tea and crumpets people. They all about, They can't deal with no Trump. Trump one of them old, you know, a spoiled redneck with some money.
See, Trump, like, he one of them snapping snakes. He a snake that snap. I got his mouth open. He not one of them slithering, docile snakes that he can smooth, like, get you, lock you to sleep and then get you. He over here snapping at you, so now you like, oh yeah, I gotta stay away from that nigga.
Like when they turn around and tumbling.
Yeah.
You know, the snakes that act the fool like a water mouse. Yeah. That ain't good for relationships. You know, Esau's all about presentation. And you know, I gotta look good. And Trump is not a good look, so they gonna separate themselves. They French and German, like, nah, we over here. We don't need y'all no more. Plus, you broke anyway. Your dollar going bad.
And you know the King of England, he wrote Trump that letter. And he tried to make him read it in front of the camera, and it made him look bad. I don't think Trump actually can read. You know, he tried he did trick him into getting in front of the camera and gave him a letter, and all Trump could do is say that the letter, he liked the signature on the letter. You know, Trump is so dumb, he don't realize that people don't really like him like that. You know?
No, Europe don't. The European not like Trump. Now, he got a big problem with America because he spit that stuff they like, but I noticed in Europe got some female presidents. They don't like Trump at all.
At the G20, I don't know when that is, but when all of them, you know how last time he was in office, Trump was over there shoving people.
I remember that.
That shit ain't happening this time. At the G20 this year, Trump, man, he might not go.
Yeah,
He gonna come with an excuse because he know he gonna be the clown of the show when he get over there.
And that's just making Europe start banding it with each other. Like, we need to band together, man, to get rid of America. That's as I'm looking at us all like, y'all got the wrong guy, man. Y'all got to look bad, man. And that's good for us. That's what I'm laughing at. That's a good laugh when I see that. So let's go. And Trump and G.D. Vance argue with each other like some little kids. I cracked up, man. I said, y'all to eat my job. I'm like, man, look at y'all, man. Y'all, man. Looking like little kid, this dude like a little teenager asking his daddy for some allowance.
Hey, go get your cousin.
Yeah. Look at the people, man. And then like one thing I noticed that argument too is showing other countries ain't scared of Babylon the Great. Zelensky leaned in. Like Zelensky get scared of Trump. Like if Trump talking that noise, he over there, he leaned in his arms, he like, I ain't playing cards. Now you know what I'm saying? He was like demanding.
Give me the money.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I think you put that into the AI where shows Zelensky knock him out. I thought they was about to do that, man. That'd have been classic if he did.
Zelensky, he was sitting on the edge of his seat like he was ready to jump up.
Yeah, that's like he was leaning in. Like if he's arguing, he's like, man, you talking this noise, man. Look here. You better get my $250 billion.
About the 2 pieces.
Yeah. He leaned in like, man, everybody care about you talking to point your finger. Look, I came over here for some money. I'm ready to get the money. I've been getting it.
How much you got him off 40?
Yeah, that's how I looked at it. I'm like, hey, so Zelensky went back, he talking noise, and I'm just like, it ain't looking good over here, man. And that's good news for us.
Not to mention these Americans eat them ice and salt, and that dude he damn near a Russian. So he over here, he ready. He like, he anyway. He ain't nothing but a Pillsbury Doughboy.
Exactly. He like he can do push-ups and pull-ups. Trump looking like a couch potato. JD Vance looking like a couch potato. As I said, I think he could whoop both of them by himself. He leaped in like I thought they was gonna fight, man. He leaped in the chair like he got closer. Like, hey man, look here.
And that's why when they had the meeting afterwards, the closed session, that shit only lasted like 10 minutes. They had to put them out. Because, you know, behind cameras, you know, Zelensky was letting them have it for real. If he was all in their face, in a room full of people in front of cameras, when they got everybody up out of there, it was probably about 3 or 4 people in there talking. They were like, oh, you motherfuckers got to go. Shit. Because Trump ain't about that life. He'll talk all that shit in front of people.
Exactly. It's down to 50 cup. Security. CO. He got blood on my suits. He hit me with a weak punch. You know what I'm saying? So it's all bad for them, man. And then, like I said, you got Jake scoffing with that. I'm looking at Jake like, you put your trust in that. This what you hang your hat on, bro. Hey, get out of here.
No. Trump said I'm straight. They don't know fucking Trump just fucking basically cut our throats.
Man, they done, man. It's an L. And Jake, like I said, Jake can't scoff. Cause like I said, wait till they see the results of that. Like when they see Europe band together and kick USA out, you know, then like that takes more steam from my scoffing. You know, Jake like to brag about U.S. military power. And then like I think you put something in the thing where what was that? England ain't gonna gas up.
No, that's
Who was that? They ain't gonna gas up their
New Zealand. No, it wasn't New Zealand. It started with a Z. Something like that. They basically cut the contract. They ain't gonna really do that as far as the warship because they all nuclear. But Esau ain't gonna be able to move around as freely and as often as he like because now he got to refuel his own shit. They basically gave Japan all of the power. I expect Japan to start acting a fool. Once Japan start acting a fool, they ain't gonna be able to just be floating around over there like they do now.
So that means they lost some power then.
Yeah.
Lost some of your steam.
They can't reach. They can still do it, but you can't just move around like you was because of the fact that even though the warships that's gonna do all of the killing is nuclear, the ships that they need to be supplying with food, ammo, and parts, them shits is still diesel. So they can't be just floating around and talking shit like they can. They ain't gonna be as mobile.
Yeah, they done lost some power then.
Yeah.
So and you know, Jake's gone he saw military power.
Yeah.
So that took steam out of them.
Yeah.
They start saying like they can't, and especially say they use Japan as an ally, man, that's gonna be a big.
Yeah, they can't even go on that side of the world basically no more because all of them places is all BRICS or leaning BRICS way. You know, NATO, they all gonna join BRICS soon as they cut us off. You know, they just are minions right now. So, like most minions of a bully, once they drop one bully, they just go tuck up onto the next bully that got the most power. That's gonna be Russia and China. So they gonna jump on the BRICS.
So then we'll take them scarf on this. We'll take them say, you know, say that's gonna steam taking out my scarf. You know, that backs us up. We keep telling them about on the break is losing power. The grade is gonna be cast down, you know, in the ash. So that's gonna be another win for your Habashiao Shah. The scarf's gonna be man, we still got nukes though.
They only subject to here. Like Babylon the Great, they can't even move up to Canada. Canada don't even like them. They prefer Mexico too. Now they can't even go to that other side over there. They just stuck.
You get cornered.
Yeah, you get closed in.
Yeah, you get closed in. Doors closing in. You talking about battling the cartels. I'm like, that ain't gonna go good. That's not gonna go good. Cartels got relationships in your country.
Going at it with Canada ain't gonna go good. They're gonna cut the electric and all that shit. Ain't no more maple syrup for your ass.
Hey, but Canada, they got them is Edomites too, so they can blend in and be standing right next to them. While you talking shit about we gonna do this, you got motherfuckers got their gun ready to pull at the back of your head, not even knowing.
Like I said, 50 switch cut your power on. You know,
I was hoping that would happen.
it might still can happen. You say they talking right now. Canada might say, you know what, man, hey, cut that shit off. So that's still a possibility. And then we don't know because Trump right now want to battle the cartels. We don't know how that's gonna end up with results.
Don't the tariffs supposed to kick in this week?
Yeah, I think they already kicked in. It's a coffee I used to buy at the vending machine in my job. It was like $5.05. Now it's like $5.21. So I think they ain't. I think it already done kicked in. I think they didn't tell them. I was like, God damn, I can't. It was already too high at $5. You know what I'm saying? So now like $5.21. I'm like, I'm about to stop at the quick trip before I come here now. Y'all getting out of hand. You know, you get something out the machine, that shit be taxed like a mug. And I'm like, you gonna go up again? So I think it's already hit, dog. They just ain't tell it. It's hitting it small. But I think it's already hit, dog. Terrible. And I said, wait till the mega term start getting in their ass. Now mega already flipping around bad. Wait till that dollar start getting short. Let gas start going up. Man, mega gonna go crazy, man. Jake better getting this to where they can.
Yeah, I think that their bank account is getting short. Like you're saying, that $5,000, I think is gonna break the bank. To tell you the truth, because they got to do it because they got too many people hanging their hat. They talking shit about what their president's doing. If he don't send that money, that's just gonna get an anti-Trumpers or too much ammo. They gonna snap.
They go January 6th his butt.
Yeah.
Going in trying to get him. Go insurrection trying to get his butt. Operation, you lied to us.
I think that's gonna happen too. I think Trump either gonna be assassinated or they gonna fake it.
They gonna come forward. I say, you gotta give out them stimmies, man. You know they gonna And like I said, like the country already broke. So then you gonna throw out some more money, and that's just then you cutting out the federal workers. I'm waiting to see the results of that. They might be like crucial.
He already got his boy over the post office right now with Louis DeJoy. That Trump boy right there. He took him in the office on the first time.
Post office probably like going down, huh?
Yeah,
getting messed up, huh?
He been fucking up. Everything he got in there, he been fucking over the post office every time.
See, that's crucial. That's part of the infrastructure of Babylon the Great. You messing with, the way people get their bills and letters. That's messing them. They messing the money up. What
How
they
people
doing?
get their check, how they get their medicine.
Yeah, and they said, look, ooh, you saying that if Esau can't get their medicine, if Esau can't get their medicine, I said Jake can't get their medicine. Jake get rowdy too. I said it's gonna be like 2/3 and Edomites bum rushing the White House looking for Trump. They already protested against him. Got all the alphabet agenda out there waving their flag. They mad. They ain't getting their benefits. Then he cutting Medicaid. I'm hearing people been mad about that on TikTok. Social Security supposed to be getting cut. Man, we making a lot of cuts, man. And these billionaires making cuts. That's for injury to insult. That's why they get mad. And the thing, how you gonna scoff now? That's Esau taking away your benefits. Section 8, food stamps. I heard that's about to go. All that scoffing, man. They say, don't come to me with it. I didn't cut your stuff. Trump said the
money getting short.
Yeah.
Trump basically he getting rid of bills. He getting the cable cut off because he can't afford it. That's basically all he getting rid of all of his bills that he really don't really need to survive.
Downsize.
Yeah, he cut Netflix off.
We're downsizing, man. People, they want to watch that Netflix and that cable TV. You know what I'm saying? 2/3 gonna be scoffing like that. You done cut off my Judge Judy. Hey.
He got rid of it's a car that can go up to the pole and turn it on for free. He done got rid of all of them. So
making it bad. Look, we done told. That's why they mad at us. We like, man, hey, dude gonna cut this. Don't go for dude. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. And if we look it up, we just sat back sipping our tea. Like didn't I tell you? They looking like Scoff's looking at us like don't say it. If we want to say I told you so. Hey, a Scoffer don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that I told you so. So they like, nigga, you saying we fight. You saying we fight. You get a cut for Netflix. Get a cut for cable TV.
Yeah, man, cut off a TikTok.
Hey, cut off a little, all my little, what's that, I'm trying to think of, all the circus going back, all my little trinkets, all my luxury. Yeah, Trump cutting their luxuries off.
Cutting them off.
All my luxuries that I used to have to make me feel good is getting cut. And what injured insult is, you told me he was going to do that. You told me he's going to cut my luxuries. So when I see my luxuries get cut, and I see, I don't want to hear that, I told you so. That's why Scope's mad at us. Like, man, hey, champion that guy, he going to do this, and that. Man, we tell him it ain't just Trump, it's all of them as a nation. Esau Edom was the devil in the flesh. They're going to do this to you. They're going to do that. And the only safety you got, safety net is Yahweh Bashiach Shah. Coming to the house today.
It's time to get the fire stick. They ain't gonna listen.
So, man, we over the fire stick. We just watching our shows. They ain't watching their show. They mad. And they private. They want to come over the house and watch. We like, nigga, you can't come to my house. It's holy. We represent the Lord in my house. I watch all the fights. All the games.
They threatening to call in on you. I'm about to call them people on you.
Yeah, can't call people up. Trump done cut that. That's cut. You know what I'm saying? That's cut. Yeah, so they just gotta suffer. They over there, lights about to go out. Hot. Like,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah, they
You
bad.
actually get cut. The last thing you want to see is somebody living luxurious.
Yeah.
Retail, man.
And we warned them. We said, get your fire stick. They gonna cut this. They gonna raise the rates. Get your fire stick out. Hey, nigga, I ain't getting no fire stick, nigga. I ain't need no. Then they look up. They mad. He cut the Netflix. Cut my cable off. Did you see all the games? You go there, yeah, you see the fight. I seen the fight. This, that, they. Oh no. I'm hot. So that's I'm gonna believe about this right here. Cause this what we're gonna need, because they gonna come to us mad. We're gonna see their fury, because he said what the prophets should be persecuted. And we see now they're gonna persecute us because we was right and they ain't a bad way. So I'm gonna leave out this right here. This 2 Esdras 15:3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredibility of them trouble thee. They speak against thee. Verse 4. For all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness. So all the ones that didn't believe in this gospel, didn't believe in Yahweh Shah, they're gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man. And they mad at us because we got faith. Our faith was increasing. We got it. So you're not gonna let them scoff in all they little talk they got. You still doing that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, we not hearing none of that. Or they'll be like, now I'll never see the next one. They're gonna say, man, Esau gonna get you. If you keep speaking that gospel, they gonna come get you. You better stop. You know what I'm saying?
I like that precept that said that incredulity, man. That goes into unbelief, and like that pretty much goes into lack of faith. They didn't have faith in this word, man. So they don't believe in this thing. And the fact that they don't unbelieve, it's not gonna hurt us. Hey, because we're gonna be good. We're gonna be in good case. The Lord said, "Hey, His servant shall eat, and His servant shall drink, but ye shall be hungry." So they gonna like that's why the scoffers is gonna be mad. We're gonna be sitting there looking like, "Hey, man," and the Lord said we're gonna mock. We're gonna mock and laugh at that. We're gonna be laughing at them in that time, man. When all hell break loose and they get their judgment.
I can't wait. I'm like, I told you, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I can't give you none of this chicken. It's my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you better go get your microchip. You know what I'm saying? You put your trust back, better go get that, man. We over eating good. Now I'm putting some country on mine. You know? I'm not, like I said, right now, I can see the scope is going to increase. They gonna like, hey, Esau said that's outlaw. You can't do that no more. You can't be going out there no more. You can't be in there. We still gonna be doing it. That's that unfaithfulness, man. And I see that now they're gonna try to push their fear. That's why I'm looking for Trump to do like Nero, to persecute us properly. Because he looking so bad right now. I know he looking for somebody to blame. I know he looking for somebody to put the hate on. You might hear Trump, the evil Israelites. You know, they the T word, you know. And then he might tell them, hey, 1-800 snitch on anybody you see out there. Yeah, he might sign an executive order. Now this dude love to sign executive orders. No more Hebrew Israelites preaching. They this and that, because he signed an executive order to preserve plantation Christianity. And you know, we go against that. So he might sign a new executive order. Hey, $1,000. Telling the Hebrew Israelite, you know, the scoffers can't wait to tell on them. You go out there again.
We already signed the executive order going into new executive order going into anti-Semitism.
And he'll label us that. He'll say we're anti-AIDS. And if you see one, call in on them and you get a little payday.
And he already went, he's supposed to be going to, I think this week, over there to deal with them Jews about joining some council. They about to bring out the know-how laws. And the first one is you basically can't be worse than nothing that they don't approve of. It's like the first know-how law.
It comes that one world government.
Yeah.
Religion. So this gonna be their religion.
Yeah, they supposed to be doing the red heifer thing too over there, and they they don't talk about it, but they got like the three religions: Catholicism, Islam, and Judaism. They got them three temples built over there. They about to make them all into one. Remember, Steve Harvey punk ass was promoting that shit.
That's when that person they gonna be wanting to hang their hat on that. I'll tell them.
Yeah, the know-how laws is basically if you break one of them, it's summary execution. Basically, they gonna start chopping heads.
That's why Trump wants that execution and all that.
Yeah. You ain't talking right.
See,
Yeah, if you ain't on their new world religion, this is basically off with your head.
That's work gonna kick in, and that's when the work is done. They're gonna be, I need to read this situation. Who calls you that? Scrub out there. Yeah, you stuck whatever you got. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Get this thing. Y'all start to get this tooth while you can. Like I said right there, he just said a big one, man. They might scrub all, because they take our lessons down all the time and pay you. They might just take it all in one whop. Put an algorithm out. If you hear the word, you have about y'all shop, scrub that sucker. And then after that, you just stuck with whatever you know. Or if it's a Hebrew Israelite, your family are around you. But it ain't going to be no on the internet you get it no more. That's going to be the minute it's over with. Then I can see Pastor Art telling us, like, hey, the work is done, fellas. Hey, stay safe, put up and hit. What they say, the fruity man perceived to eat and hide himself. Prophets, we going to hide ourselves at that time, so the work is done. And Jake's so ignorant, that's when they going to want it. When it's not available no more. And then, like the Lord said, hey, we're not going to tell them at that point. Once that point, the work is done, don't come to me talking about, hey, man, the breakdown. What's the breakdown? Nah.
Make thy tongue clean to the roof of thy mouth that you may be done. That you should not be no approver or loosely paraphrasing.
Yep, like, nah, you can't call me no anti-hate. I can't say that. Nah, it's over with for you.
Yeah.
Even y'all was nice one of those times. Because he said they tried to deliver you up to be a picture for my name.
So it's going down. So what's up? With that being said, man, what's been edifying? About first two. By yourself, y'all shot by yourself.
Kwam Yasharala wa Bob Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala, baby.
Shalom.
Shalom. So the coming forward. Hey, stay